Welcome to the channel, friends. So today's video is going to be covering the Honeywell Home RTH7600D. This is a programmable thermostat with 7-day scheduling. It has heat-cool auto changeover. And as you can see, it's got a really nice large LCD backlit display. I really enjoy thermostats that have a large screen and also that are touch screen, just like this one, as you can see here. So really quick, just the basics on this thermostat before we get into the 7-day schedule programming. I also have other videos covering manual override and the setup and install menu settings as well. So check those videos out. But let's get into just programming this device, which is very important for you to use it properly and to its full extent. The very first thing you want to do is kind of get familiar with the button layout. You really only have 5 touch screen buttons here. So you have the up and down arrow, and then you have 3 buttons across the bottom, and then the rest of the screen here does nothing, okay? So if you click on the rest of the screen, it's not going to do much. So on the screen here, we have, this is the current temperature of the room, okay? This here is the set point temperature. So as you select a different set point temperature, it's going to change here accordingly, okay? So we're going to get into that when we do manual override and different things like that. But here we're going to be covering the 7-day schedule of programming of this device. And at the bottom here, we can do that. There's a schedule button, but first we're going to go over the system and fan button. So this is where you select your mode. You have heat, cool, off, and auto, okay, as a selection. And then your fan, you want to make sure that you have that set to auto. You don't want it to be set to on, because if it's set to on, it's going to stay on continuously, indefinitely, 24/7. You don't want that. So we want to make sure that the fan is set to auto. We want to select the system heating type that we're using. So we're just going to go for heat for today on this here. And cycle through that and make sure heat is highlighted and hit done. Okay, so we're going to be setting the heat schedule, and we have our fan on auto. And then one more thing before you go ahead and set the schedule is that make sure your time is correct. So we want to make sure our time and AM or PM is very important, okay? On this thermostat, it's easy to see, but other thermostats, you will never realize that some people screw this thing up and have their schedule completely inverted because they get the AM and PM wrong because the font is so small on some of the other older Honeywell thermostats. But this is the reason why I like this thermostat, because the font is so large and you can easily see it. So we want to set our clock, so we do clock and more on this button here. Here we can adjust the time, okay? So we're going to adjust the time accordingly, and make sure also here we have the day. If this day is not correct, you're going to have to fix it in the settings menu and watch my other video for that, because you have to go to the settings menu, the hidden settings menu in here to fix the day, okay? You cannot fix it by just selecting the time. This is only for time, and then you would hit OK. But check out my settings menu video if you want to learn how to change that, date, time, and all that stuff. Time of year, month, and day. You have to do that through the settings menu, okay? Not through this quick kind of button here on the screen. But let's get into the scheduling. Okay, this is the whole point of the video. But I had to get those things out of the way because they're very important. You want to make sure the time in the AM or PM is set correctly. You have no idea how many times that screws things up and screws people up. It screwed me up, okay, at one point. But anyways, let's hit the schedule button. And the layout is very simple, okay? You have Monday through Sunday. You're going to go ahead and select your day. You have to select each day, one by one, and then go hit in here. You can either do view. Okay, you can view it here. You can cycle through the periods of the day. You have 4 periods of the day. You want to set each one of these periods correctly to what you want. You have to go through this and do this for every single one of the days. Okay, it's very important for you to do this. So you get to select, if you hit edit, we can now, I usually tend to start with wake. Okay, I want to start with wake and then go to the next period and so on. But as you see here, the wake period is selected, and then now we want to decide what is the time for the wake period, okay? We're just going to put that to like 6 o'clock or something, okay? Something normal, okay? But for you, it might be different. Okay, so we're just going to go 6 o'clock and then hit next or step. Okay, and it should go to the set point temperature. We want that to be 70 degrees in the room or the bedroom. Okay, say if this is in the bedroom. And then after that, we're going to step to the next one. And now, as you see, it went to the cool. So it allows you to set the heating first and then the cooling set point next. Okay, so this will do both schedules. You don't have to go back through another menu or screen to do it. You're going to do it all right here for the wake period for Monday. Okay, as you see here, the day selected. So we're going to go to 72 for that, for cooling. And then we're going to hit done. And then we're going to hit next. So then it went to the next time period. If you were to hit done, it would just bring you to the previous page, okay? So when you hit next, it's just going to go from wake to leave, then to return, then to sleep. So you have to do that for each one of these periods. Set the time threshold where you want it to set that certain particular set point temperature, and then select the temperature for heating first, and then cooling. It's really as simple as that, okay? And you would do this for each one of these as you step through here, okay? As you can see, we're stepping through here, and it just keeps on giving us a time and then a set point, a time and then a set point, time and set point for each one of these periods. And let's go through the sleep period and see what happens next. It just restarts to the wake period. Okay, so you can go back over and just kind of reference and recheck the wake period, leave period, and so on. When you're done with Monday, because we're on Monday right now, you just hit done. It's going to say saved. Okay. And then we're going to go back into that by hitting schedule button there, that middle button. And then now we're going to go to Tuesday and hit edit. Okay. And the same thing's going to happen here. We're going to start with wake, leave, return, sleep, and we're going to set the time and the temperature. The time and the temperature. And you have to do this, okay? Don't use this thermostat without having this set in the background first, because running the schedule is going to be the best thing for you. You want to set it so, you know, it's a kind of an efficient time and temperature for your needs, okay? And it allows you to tailor, the heating and cooling as you are home or not home. So that's the whole benefit of doing that, is that you can really dial it down when you're not home and then dial it back up when you're home. You never really want to, go past a 4-degree differential. Check out my 5 common mistakes for thermostats. That's a recent video I did. I will link it in the cards up below in the top right. So check that out on the 5 common mistakes people do with Honeywell thermostats. But that'll give you guys some ideas on what you can do to help that and avoid certain problems or common mistakes. But anyways, the schedule button is very easy to use. You would go through each one of these. Like I said, each one of these is going to be an individual day. You have to set them individually, okay? You can't copy and paste. Some thermostats allow you to do that, but this does not, okay? Same thing with a Saturday or Sunday. It starts off on wake, and then you have 4 periods to set. Okay, time and temperature, time and temperature. Same thing. And then once you're done with that, you can go back. Cancel. Okay, so in the event that you were in some kind of like hold or kind of temporary override, to get out of a hold or anything, to run the schedule or to go back into any schedule when this thing is running, if you're unsure of its current state, just go ahead and click the schedule button, or here it says use schedule. So this means it's in some kind of override. You would hit use schedule. As soon as you do that, it's going to go right back into the normal schedule set points for the default programming you have set in the device, in the thermostat. So sometimes Honeywell thermostats will have a run button. This is equivalent to hitting the run button, okay? You hit the schedule button, and that will bring you right out of any other override and just have the thermostat follow its program schedule 7 days a week, okay? And that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please check out my other videos when it comes to manual override, as well as set up an install menu and settings on this thermostat, as well as my 5 common mistakes for Honeywell thermostats. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.